Hey everybody, this is Peter, and I'm going to go over staying on track with your healthy habits when you have ADHD burnout. I'm your ADHD health coach. Let's get on into it. So, what does ADHD burnout look like, first of all? So, ADHD burnout is feeling like you are overwhelmed, you have low energy, you have no motivation to doing anything, or even wanting to stick to a routine. It's kind of just like sitting on the couch all day. And it is fine to have those moments. I call this being the baked potato because you're going to need a day in which you need to be a potato. So make sure you're taking the rest you need because some days you don't need to just do everything. You can go away from the routine for that day or that week. The important thing is to get back on the bandwagon when you fall off of it. So recognize where your mental state is at, right? So develop your self-awareness on what gets you into your burnout phases so you can decrease the likelihood that it'll happen. It's going to happen, but maybe the intensity and frequency of it happening decreases. So take a moment to assess how you're physically and mentally feeling right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are your energy levels at? 1 being very low, five being medium, and 10 being extremely high. Most likely, if they're a 5, you're on that medium part. If you're getting under that, you might be close to burnout. It just depends, right? Then go into what can help you recover during this time, right? So a lot of the time, going into low effort self-care, like taking a nap. I remember the other day, I needed to take a nap. I went home from work. I had a 4-hour gap. I'm also a personal trainer in person, so I sometimes have gaps. I took an hour and a half gap, and then I went on and did the other things I needed to do because I needed that, right? Uh, Another thing could be just hydrating, drinking some water, making sure you just eat. Or even having a little meditation session where you're just focusing on your breath work. So give yourself permission to rest during these times and scale back goals temporarily while you recharge. Maybe even having a micro break to where you give yourself an hour just to do whatever you want, or even 20 minutes. And maybe it's doing an activity you enjoy or doing nothing. And nothing without feeling like you're doing nothing, because you're doing something. You're restoring your energy. So what takes you as little effort as possible is going to be different than other people, right? So in order to move forward with your health goals, go around the things that are the minimum effort needed. So this could be a minimum viable habit. So during burnout, what's the smallest version of your healthy habit that's still doable? If you're trying to get moving, maybe it's just walking to the car to grab something and coming back. Maybe it's just going out and getting some fresh air, right? And at the end of the day, we want our glass to be full, and that's why we're doing the healthier habits anyway, rather than empty. Staying consistent over time is still consistency, right? That's what gets us to get somewhere. If you're still doing these tiny habits and you're in an ADHD burnout, you're still moving along. Another thing that may contribute to ADHD burnout is you're not seeing any benefits to the effort you're putting in. Well, at this point, you can have many checkpoints for yourself, right? Okay, are you doing anything better? Are you having a little extra energy more of the time? And it's really just toning into this awareness and having this self-reflection. Like, what are the things you're looking for? And what is actually happening? And reflect. Maybe you're recording these throughout your journey. And sometimes it may be you might have to shift the habit in order to see some of the benefits. If you're looking at weight loss, maybe it is the way you feel. Maybe it is the way your clothes fit. Maybe it is the amount of the habit you're actually able to do rather than the weight on the scale, because the weight on the scale varies. So it's okay to adjust your habit based off of your current state, Have those little check-ins, maybe gamify the process, and just know it still counts even if there's no progress. You can always update and adapt it. Feel free to subscribe, follow for more. If you want to hop on a free discovery call, comment discovery or send me an email, admin@vitalu.org. Good luck.